guys, my name is Petra. I'm a self-taught makeup artist from Maryland, and today, since Halloween season is here, I decided to go with a Queen of Hearts inspired look. I'm going to show you guys tips and tricks that you can use to make this process a lot easier, and also I'm going to be showing you the products that I use that are absolutely incredible. So if you guys want to learn and are interested in seeing this look and the way it comes out, please keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is create some heart shapes on my cheeks. I am not sure if they're going to hold on because I am talking and my cheeks are moving. We're gonna go ahead and see how all that works. The first things first, you are going to need wax. You can use either wax or you can use latex. So we are going to start creating our little heart shape on our forehead. Another very important thing is that you want to use this wax on bare skin. You don't want makeup or anything like that under wax because it will not hold. So you put wax on your bare face. I am going to be using a very sharp edge of this brush, I guess, and I'm going to take some out just like that. I don't know if you can see, but here is a portion of it right there. I'm going to take out a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And wax is really sticky, so a fair warning. You're going to start forming a little shape like that, and I'm going for the heart, so I'm just going to press this in like that. Here's the half of our heart. Okay, so you are just going to start pressing the edges in. Another thing that you can really use is Vaseline. Now, you can use Vaseline because it will eliminate the stickiness of the wax. So it will make things a little bit better when it comes to shaping the wax. I'm using some Vaseline right here. Stick a little bit on your finger and go over it, and you can already see that it is a lot easier to go on top of it. I like using Vaseline when doing the final shaping of the wax. It just makes it a lot more easier. It doesn't stick to your fingers. Next thing we are going to do is cover the brows. This is going to include the following. We have glue and we have setting powder. Does it matter which setting powder? Absolutely not. As for the glue, I do need you to use the washable glue. That way your eyebrows are not ripped, it does not damage your skin or your eyebrows. I would suggest testing this before applying it all over your brows, just to see if you have any irritations or anything like that. Same thing goes for the wax. But here we go. This is what the glue should look like. You are also going to need a spoolie that looks something like this. You can find it on the back of the eyebrow pencils as well, or you can just go to Target and get a regular spoolie. It doesn't really matter. I don't think they're that expensive, maybe around $3 to $5, I think. You can also find this at Target, and you can also find any setting powder at Target as well. Okay, we are going to go and apply the glue all over our brows, and I mean all over our brows. like so. Next thing, grab your spoolie and go upwards. Brush the hair upwards. Let it sit there for a little bit. Do your other brow. Make sure you get every single hair of that brow. And brush upwards. After you're done with that, you are going to take a beauty sponge and you are going to take some setting powder. You can see that I have some setting powder right here. And you're going to dab your beauty sponge like so, and you're going to press on top. Press. Do not smudge. Get a good amount of setting powder and press. Do the same thing on another brow. After you're done with this, wait for a few minutes, maybe wait a minute or two for it all to set. After it sets, you are going to take a fluffy brush like so, and you're going to brush upwards all of that powder that you just applied. This keeps everything in place and makes it so much easier for you to apply foundation on top and make it absolutely seamless. Okay, now that you have had the setting powder for a little bit, you are going to just brush it off gently, like that. And that's what you are supposed to have. We're going to brush the other side. And we are now going to go in with foundation. When you go in with foundation, you can also go in over your figure that you created with wax. So that's what we're going to do. I am using this foundation right here from Kryolan, I believe is pronounced. It is a super color foundation. It looks something like this, and it is a full coverage foundation. I believe it is around $15 maybe, but it is full coverage. It will cover absolutely everything. So we are going to go in like this, and we are just going to go and dab on top of our brows, and as you can see, it becomes absolutely seamless. You do not want to drag over your brows. You want to simply dab. Like I said, it covers everything. So do the same thing on the other brow. Like so. And then you are just going to go in and dab the heart. As you can see, there are some areas that are not completely covered by a sponge, so I'm just going to use a flat brush, go in to the foundation, and I'm just going in coloring the areas that are not completely covered. I'm now going in with this ordinary hyaluronic acid as my primer. It is very sticky, which helps hold your base down. So I'm just going to do some drops right here. I'm going to spread that out like so. And now I'm going to use some setting spray and spray my sponge a little bit. Go in with the foundation and start applying. Next thing you want to do is take the setting powder again on your beauty sponge, and you are going to go over your brows one more time. Set those in place. You are going to go and do the same thing under your eyes. And you are going to use a brush and go tap lightly over the heart to make sure all of that is in place. We want all of it to be completely mattified, which is why we are applying the setting powder. So when it comes to the eye look, you want to use an eye primer. This is a very important step because this will hold down your entire eyeshadow. I personally like to go with this Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. You can really do any drugstore primer, or you can go ahead and use this one. I highly recommend this one. It is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be putting some of it on this cap right here, as you can see. And I'm going to go ahead, take that eye primer on a brush, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid. Go in with a beauty sponge and just lightly dab all over that so you can get an equal amount of that eye primer everywhere. So the first thing you want to do is go in with a tiny brush like this. I like when brushes are pointy, and you are going to dip into the darkest shade. You can use either black or really dark blue. I'm going in with a really dark blue as of right now, and I'm just going to start dabbing that on top while also creating a shape. I'm going for the circular shape, so right there we are going to keep dabbing. So you are going to come up with something like this. We are going to repeat this process on another eye. Okay, now that we are done, we are going to take a little bit wider and fluffier brush, and we are going to go in with a slightly lighter blue, and we are going to start blending the edges. Our next step is to take the lightest blue that we have right here on a very, very, very fluffy brush, and we are going to use that and just blend everything out even more. We are now going to go back in with that eye primer that we used when we were first starting our eyeshadow look, and we are going to go and cut a crease, and it should look something like this. I am going to go in with these lashes. These are Lennon lashes, and these are in the style New York. As you can see, they are absolutely huge, which is exactly what this look needs. We have the heart so far. You've seen what I've done with the heart. We are going to go in with a brush right now, and we are going to be using some fun colors. This is a palette from Amazon. It is called CC Beauty. I believe that if you type that on Amazon, you will be able to find this palette. I will put a picture somewhere on the side of the screen as well. We are going to go in and dip in the red, and we are going to fill in the inside of our heart. After you have this portion completed, you can go in with a little bit of black, and you can just dab some in the middle and smudge that, and this will give it a little bit more depth later on. And this is what it should look like as of right now. You have your irritation, it brings it all together, you look fabulous, all good. let's move to the rest of our face, and then we are going to top off the heart with some fake blood, which is going to bring all of it together completely. The only reason I don't want to do that right now is because the blood is liquid and it will drip all over, so we can leave that for the last. Let's focus on the rest of our face first. Let's do the cards and let's finish this look off. So as you already know, the Queen of Hearts does have a really red blush, which is what we're going to go for. So I'm going to go into the James Charles palette and I'm going to dip into some red. So you're just going to start dabbing like this, and if it helps you, you can even smile. See where your cheekbones are. Okay, that worked. Okay, so basically what happened is I could not use wax because I obviously already have makeup all over my face. You know what did work? Eyelash glue. This holds on things really well. As you already know, lashes pretty damn well. It holds lashes really nicely. So I thought I'd give it a try, and it actually worked. You can see it is going pretty well so far. Hopefully it will not fall off my neck. I'm not scared about the face, but the neck might be tricky. It's looking really good so far. I was not expecting it to look this good, and it's not necessarily what I had in mind, but it's looking really good. Like I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty surprised that the eyelash glue worked. But I mean, it's perfect. And it's really easy to take off too. We are going to do the lips. We are going to add some blood to the heart, and we are going to finally finish this look. Okay, so for the lips, we are going to do a little heart figure. I'm going to go in with a brush and some of that face paint from earlier. The face paint is safe for your lips. Do not eat it, but you can use it for your lips. So we're just gonna go. Okay. We are now going to go in with an actual lipstick and just make that more red. This is the fake blood that I am going to be using right here. It is from Ben 9. It's Stage Blood. It is liquid. There is also blood in the jar. That one is not going to leak everywhere, so I do recommend that one instead. Unless you really need liquid blood, then of course use liquid blood. I happen to have this one, so I'm just gonna use that one. I am also going to be applying it with a Q-tip. So we are going to open the bottle, like you see, and we're just going to go in with the Q-tip, get some blood, and we're just going to tap that into our heart. And as you can see, it is leaking, which I do not mind. Okay, I am so happy with how this look turned out. Please, if you decide to recreate this look, please make sure you tag me. Here are my handles again. Also make sure you use hashtag ICANHELP because they are absolutely amazing. But yeah, if you guys like this look as much as I do, please make sure you follow me on social media, and I hope I will see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye!